I wanted to share with you all a story, a testimony about hair. This particular thing set me free. Of course, on Instagram the other day, and I saw this young lady in the seat of a hair salon, and she was telling the hairdresser her plight about her hair journey, and she just broke down in tears about all the beauty secrets and such that are out there, and how it just made her not feel so good, like she wasn't up to par with some of what she was seeing. It just broke my heart, because you're a Black woman, you know this, you know the story, you know the struggle. I went through a journey not too long ago. Actually, it kind of was a while ago. It was like a few years ago. But anyway, that really helped. So just to kind of give you a background about where my hair is. First of all, my mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is African American. Growing up, when I was young, my mom wasn't always so sure how to do my hair. I mean, for a long time, many years, of course, it was natural, and she was just braided, and she just learned along the way. And so there was a time when a family member said, let's get her hair permed. And I think I was about 7, 8 years old. I think at that time, maybe 8, maybe 9. I can't remember the exact time frame. But this family member took me to get a perm in my hair. The challenge with that was that my mom wasn't as familiar how to do perms. And my dad traveled overseas a lot, and we went with him as a family. And so trying to find a Black hairdresser was like that. So a no-go. She struggled with that. And I remember laying out the instructions of this perm box and trying to figure it out with her, how to do this, and trying to keep it up. We were in Japan for 7 years by this time, and I, didn't have it. Whole lot of choices and people to go get my hair done or to help me with it. So we struggled through, my mom and I would kind of struggle through this process and struggle with my hair until it was like through college. I was still getting my hair permed, but by this time I had kind of felt like I'd figured it out. But I noticed sometime during my college career, towards the end, I remember my roots coming in. And I was like, oh, my hair's kind of wavy right here. And I thought to myself, you know what? I wonder what it would look like if I just grew it out natural. I kind of pondered this as like a big deal, right? To like grow your hair out natural, right? This is trying not to like age myself. But, it was, I think, like the mid-90s by then. And when I moved from college, I actually went to the state of Maine. And again, not a lot of Black hairdressers out in that area. And then finally I was just like, whoop, and I just cut it all off. And it was like really short. Boop. I was like, I'm going to start over. I'm just going to start over. That began my natural hair journey, just trying to figure it out, and products and processes and all this kind of stuff, right? I started to see a difference in the way men approached me too, or not approach me. And this became like, an identity thing, an identity journey. What ended up happening, I grew my hair out over time, whatever. And I can't remember exactly at what point I got this sort of, it was kind of like a vision, like an open vision. I was fully awake. But I remember I'd gone through like twists, and, by this time I had gotten married, and I had, tried different styles and stuff. I had grown out my hair again and tried out different styles, curly and, going back and forth to straight. Every once in a while, I would straighten it to get a good cut, right? To get a good cut. I became frustrated. I said, Lord, you said that you formed me in my mother's womb and you knew me before then. And if you had already knew me before I was formed in my mother's womb, you had a vision. I want to know what that vision was. I want to know what you saw when you saw my hair. And I imagined him, Jesus, in a salon with his little apron on, whatever, and me sitting in the chair. And I said, now, Lord, I want to know how you would do my hair. And do you know what he said? He said, no, I'm not going to show you that. And I'm, thinking, I'm like, why? Why wouldn't you show me that? He said, because if I showed you one hairstyle, you would feel like you were locked into that hairstyle, as if that was my only vision for you. I designed your hair to be versatile. Go for it. And I was like, to this day, this has really helped me. Sometimes I do want to straighten my hair. Doesn't always go very well because it's so used to being natural, but there was a time where I twisted it myself. As it got longer, I didn't have as much time to do that. I've done a number of things with my hair. I believe that that's what Jesus intended for us in our hair. And sometimes we hear that from other people, other cultures, like, wow, you can do so much with your hair. Mine's just straight. Look, God has a vision for everybody's hair. And you have to seek God about what that is for you. It's all individual. Because he made us all very unique. That's very obvious. He made us very unique. And our hair is not different than that. And he doesn't treat your hair differently than how he made you. He made you unique. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way your gestures, and the way your body form. That's why, the fashion industry has such a hard time trying to fit all kinds of body types, because there are all kinds of body types. He formed us all unique. It's a journey to find out what God has for you, even if that means all kinds of different looks for you artists out there, right? The color and the unique hairstyles and the braids on one side and all kinds of stuff that we can do with our hair. But I just wanted to help some people, just let you know, when it comes to like dating and such. I mean, when I met my husband, my hair was cropped. There's this talk, like in the African American culture, Latino culture, that men really like the long hair look. And I'm sure that there are men who do like that style, but there are also men who are looking for other things too. I just happened to meet my husband when I didn't have a lot of hair. Now, my wedding day, I covered my hair with a skull cap. So I do all kinds of things with my hair, and I think my husband loves me for it. So enjoy your hair, enjoy yourself. I believe you are beautiful. Bye.